Hey, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this little video with some tips and tricks that you guys can do in-house, and these will help you to bring in more business by utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile. So I had done a search for plumber in Raleigh, North Carolina, which I see is an area that you are currently advertising in. And these are the search results that come up. And since 90% of the searchers never click past page 1 on Google, it's important for you to show up in as many times as possible in the different sections of the search results page. So the first section is the paid advertisements. So unless you're paying Google, you're not going to be in this section. But then for the second section here, this is called the Google Map Pack, and it lists the 3 or 4 strongest businesses or businesses with the strongest Google Business Profile. A Google Business Profile is free to set up. And the strength of the profile is based on a number of things. One is how much you filled out the Google Business Profile when you were setting it up. You can go back in and edit it and add more description. You want to get customer reviews. That helps your profile and gives it strength, as does uploading photos of your business. And then the last thing that really gives strength to your business profile is, does it match with different online directories? So you want to have your business listed in as many online directories as possible, or at least you want to beat your competition, these guys here, by at least 100 or so directories. So getting into the directories, and the directories are examples of them are Yelp.com, Angie's List, the BBB, and so forth. Many of them are free to join. There's thousands of them out there. So you just want to input your business information, your name, address, and phone number in as many of those online directories as possible, or at least, again, it's more than a significant amount more than your competitors here have. And then the last section of the results page is the organic listings. And once you get past this Angie's List directory, you start to see businesses and their websites listed here. And so Midtown Plumbing is the #1 ranked plumbing website in Raleigh. And the ranking is based on the strength of your content and the strength of your backlinks. And we're going to talk about both of those next. So when I look at your website, I see it's very professional looking. It's got a lot of good pictures, and it does have some good content. One thing about Google is that they're looking for 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. This lets Google know that you're an authoritative site, you're an expert in the plumbing area. So your site has about half of the amount that would be necessary to be considered authoritative by Google. The good news is that you have about as much content as Midtown Plumbing, the #1 ranked site, does. They also have about 700 words. There's another thing about content that I wanted to share with you, and that is that you want your content to be dense with local buyer intent keywords. And so the next thing I wanted to show you is I use a tool called Ahrefs, and it allows me to look at some of the statistics of your website. And I can see here that your website is currently ranking for 4 keywords. And when I click into those keywords to see what they are, I can see that you're ranking for your business name. And you are ranking for a couple of buyer intent keywords. This one here, where you're showing or ranking for a keyword phrase that includes both the service and the location. So service is plumber, location Durham, and then I see down here you have the same thing here, the location and the service. I can see here that for this particular one, you are ranking in the 70, or you're no longer ranking. So you were ranking in the top 100 sites, but that has since changed, and you are no longer ranking for either of those 2 keywords. So that is something that you should look into there and try to build as many buyer intent keywords into your content as possible. So you're going to want to kind of replicate what your competitor here is doing. And let's take a look at their site. So Midtown Plumbing currently is ranking for 354 organic keywords. And if you look at their keyword list, it's very buyer intent centric. you could see it's ranking for the service and the location in multiple variations. So here it doesn't include the state. This one does include the state. Same thing here with um, just a different phrase of the service, so plumbing versus plumber, and so forth. And so you can see that all of their top ranked keywords, aside from this one, are, which is their business name, aside from this one, are very local buyer intent surrounding the Raleigh plumbing area. And you can see they are ranking in the top 5 for all these keywords. And so, again, since they don't have much content, or they don't have the amount of content to be considered an expert, you could add more content, embed these buyer intent keywords, and then you would rank higher than you currently are ranking. And then the last thing that really helps your ranking is what's known as backlinks. And backlinks are just links from other sites onto your site or over to your site. They act as an endorsement of your site by that other site. And in Google's eyes, they provide power. So the more links that you have from other sites, the more relevant Google sees your site to the search term. So therefore, it's providing power in the rankings. You don't just want any backlinks. You want to have backlinks from trusted sites. So it's important to get quality backlinks as well. And just comparing your backlinks to Midtown Plumbing's backlinks, just to show you, you currently have 8 backlinks from one referring domain, and they are showing 2,500 backlinks from 76 domains. So it's just a matter of going and getting other sites to link to yours. And that's very doable. You can actually, if you look into this tool, you can click into here and you can see all of their backlinks or referring domains, and you can go and just replicate them. And if you can replicate them and beat them in content and you have those buyer intent keywords embedded into your site, you will rank higher than they do on the search results page. And just to show you, again, just clicking into here, just to show you the amount of search volume on those buyer intent keywords, you can see here that just plumbing in Raleigh by itself, just that one phrase written exactly like that, there's 1,100 searches per month, or searches per month on that phrase. So, and then you can see down below 250 for this one, 700 for that one. So if you could imagine just getting 10% of that, what that would do for your revenue and ultimately your bottom line. So that's hopefully that was helpful. If I can help you in any way to implement these strategies, please give me a call back. Otherwise, you're free to implement them yourself. And again, I hope it was helpful, and have a great day. Thank you.